Hi, and greetings, and thank you for being here on a beautiful Friday evening. It's been a beautiful day, start to finish, and I had the wonderful fortune of spending most of it in Ashland today in Boyd County for the groundbreaking of Kentucky's newest and what will be their last horse racing facility. I've been talking to you now in a couple of reports, several actually, about the local connection that there is to this facility, that being Dr. Richard Dick Conley, a local dentist and, of course, quarter horseman, who is the president of the Kentucky Quarter Horse Racing Association, who's been a very important part of this entire venture. And they broke ground today in the $55 million project. And I was there, and we'll talk with a lot of folks about that in just a few moments and what it will mean to not just Boyd County, but the region, the tri-state area as well. And that's going to be our main topic of discussion. I had a wonderful night last night, as did everyone, I think, in the downtown Sagersville area for the Spooktacular. There was, I don't know if they've tried to count. Everyone I spoke to came prepared for hundreds and hundreds of kids and trick-or-treaters, and everyone was going back and getting more candy and more treats, and I dare say well over 1,000 kids. Very cautious, very safely say that rather, and their families. It was a wonderful night, and none of that will be seen tonight. I'll save that for this coming Monday, Halloween Monday, which is a little more fitting, not just because it's Halloween Monday, but also because I was here till late last night and then up and on the road and just now back, and enough time to get our one main story done, so a time issue as well. So stay tuned. I'll take you to Boyd County after these messages.
There's just no denying it. Some things you crave all year long, but some of those things you crave even more when the leaves start to change and fall and there's a chill in the air. And our famous fresh-baked chicken pot pies are at the very top of that list. They're a warm, tasty, delicious snack or a meal in its own perfect little box at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe.
Hello, my fellow McGoffin Countyans. As we get closer to the November election, I would like for you to consider something. We have seen a drastic increase in meth, heroin, and fentanyl over the last 8 years. The direct result has been the loss of loved ones to overdose deaths, children being placed in foster care, and an increase in crime such as burglaries and thefts. Now we are seeing a trend to rainbow-colored fentanyl pills that resembles candies, such as Smarties, Skittles, and M&Ms. It's obvious that this is a way for drug dealers to target our children, and that's unacceptable. Folks, we've got to have a change. We have to take our county back. With nearly 34 years of experience and training, I am the only qualified candidate for sheriff. I'm William Bill Meade, Republican candidate for McGoffin County Sheriff. Thank you, and God bless.
If they had to pick a favorite time of the year at the seasonal shop, this would be it. They love fall and Halloween and all the things they bring. It's the perfect place for spooky and cool t-shirts and earrings to match. And the chilly weather has them ready for sweaters, long dresses, sherpas, scarves, and boots, and so much more. It's all here. The women's fall and winter fashion is gorgeous. They have styles for any event or a cozy day at home. And it is not too early to talk about Christmas. It will be here before you know it, and their elves have already started decorating. It's magical. You could be the gingerbread house queen or king at the seasonal shop. And perhaps most importantly, their open house will be November the 7th through the 12th. So mark your calendars and don't forget to join them for their annual Christmas extravaganza. It's just so much to see and experience. And it's only at Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. Just as quick as one arrives, it feels like the next is already about to begin. And Conley Tire doesn't want you to start any of the driving seasons unprepared. Be safe and sound and get there with the best offers on the best tires by the best manufacturers. All with service you've grown to trust. Go to ConleyTire.net or stop by in Staffordsville to find out more. Or give them a call at 297-2424. Banking from home or on the go has never been easier and will forever be an important and necessary part of life. And Sagersville National has been and will always be at the forefront of meeting and exceeding your financial needs and giving you the safest and most worry-free online and mobile banking so you can worry about the important things, like what's for dinner. They're there when you need them at the main and branch locations of the Sagersville National Bank.
With our top story coming up in just a second, just putting a last finishing touch on it or two, let me go on over real quickly to a McGoffin Farm Bureau calendar announcement or two this Friday that starts off, glad to say, with a special birthday.
Alrighty, everybody together now. Happy birthday to Linda Matthews. Happy birthday to you. Happy 64th birthday to Linda Matthews. Love your boyfriend Ronnie. Happy birthday to you. I've just got one announcement for this evening, and it comes from the Burning Fork Community Church. And if you haven't already called, you need to call soon. They won't last long. Baking season, snacking season's always here. Baking season's around the corner, maybe even already here as well. But they've got pecans, fresh, 1 pound bags, $12. Call Alice Turner, 349-2172, or Margaret Arnett at 422-0145. It's just that simple. Fresh pecans from the Burning Fork Community Church. And really, very short calendar tonight. We'll keep it brief just to one more time for tonight. Say, if you have a calendar announcement or birthday or anniversary and you want them on the show, tell me. Love to have them. Love to tell everyone about them. And this is how you can get them on Your News Today. Our funeral announcements are sponsored nightly by our friends at the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And tonight I've learned of the passing of 56-year-old Elizabeth M. Pierce of Sagersville. She passed away yesterday at the Baptist Health Hospital in Lexington, survived by her companion, Dwayne Patrick. Arrangements, I'm told, are incomplete at this hour, but to be announced soon by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Again, that's 56-year-old Elizabeth M. Pierce of Sagersville.
Hello, McGoffin County. Matt Wireman here, asking for a second term as Judge Executive. We spent a lot of time in crisis management mode the last 4 years with the pandemic and multiple natural disasters, but my administration didn't lay down. We kept pushing to make McGoffin County the best it can be. We have repaired and improved our county roads, facilities, and parks, have a state-of-the-art 911 center, and started forever memorializing our military heroes. We have our very own animal shelter, and our horse park is now the talk of the region, drawing in riders from multiple states. And I'm sure you've noticed the inmate worker program that provides much needed, cost-effective services to our community. I'm excited to say that our industrial park will soon be classified as build ready. This is a major accomplishment, and yes, we have businesses looking to locate here. During my time as your county judge, my administration has moved our county in the right direction. We've done this by making decisions based on the best interests of the county. We've been fiscally responsible, and we've complied with the law. I want to keep our county's progress going, but I need you. We saw low voter turnout in the May primary, with elections in neighboring counties decided by just 2 votes. Your vote matters. I ask that you exercise your right to vote and cast your ballot for me to continue as Judge Executive. Thank you.
I'm Bill Tinker. I've spent the past 19 years defending insurance companies in car crashes, truck crashes, and slip and falls. Are you involved in a case like that? Is the insurance company giving you the runaround about your medical bills, your benefits, or your lost wages? Contact me at McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Hello, McGoffin County voters. My name is Andrew Reisner. I'm running for Magistrate in District 1, but I'm ready to be the voice for everybody. I filed for Magistrate team to win and help McGoffin County grow and prosper, and I'll prove it to you when I'm elected. I promise to be fair and treat everyone equal. I promise to dedicate my heart and soul on being the best magistrate for District 1 and McGoffin County. Thank you for the ones that have supported me and continue to do so. I love District 1 and McGoffin County. Vote Drew 2022.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in Order to go or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more. Makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sayersville, Frazier's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that.
In all honesty, it has taken me since I was appointed mayor after Stanley Hurd suddenly resigned 11 years ago for the city's finances and operations to recover. There was literally $13,000 in the bank when it took $100,000 a month to operate. The waterworks was almost $300,000 in debt, and the power company was actually in the process of cutting off the electricity to the plant. Since then, we have a full-time police force, and they and our fire department have the vehicles and equipment they need to protect our families. I'm very proud of the job I've done, of how our city looks, our streets, our city park and buildings. And I know that every single cent during my administration has been accounted for and invested into Sayersville. And with a sincere gratitude for your support and help, I humbly ask you to re-elect me, James Pete Shepard, as your mayor. Thank you.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Now on to our top story this evening. Governor Beshear, Rocky Adkins flew in just for the event. They were there, as were Boyd County officials, other state officials, and hundreds of people to officially break ground on a $55 million investment, the newest and will be last horse racing facility, unless something major happens in the future, in the state of Kentucky. Revolutionary Racing was granted Kentucky's 9th and last permit license to have a horse racing facility. And with that and their investment in the 172 acres I believe they have purchased behind the old Sears building, the building they are renting, which will be open by April the 1st, I think, with their new casino and entertainment complex, is all coming together to make it, well, as Judge Executive of Boyd County put it, a destination in the tri-state area.
It comes down to this being a world-class investment and people and organizations behind it. And it will all translate to a world-class quarter horse racing facility, casino, entertainment complex, and more, as Revolutionary Racing, one of the most respected names in this sport and type of investment, has put together itself a world-class team with Boyd County and state officials, our own Dr. Conley, president of the Kentucky Quarter Horse Racing Association, and others who were, to put it mildly, simply elated with today's ceremony, the future of this project, and the future of their sport.
In a few moments, we're going to grab shovels and ceremonially break ground, but I'm telling you, this group is going to be here with that heavy machinery almost immediately, creating those good construction jobs that are ultimately going to transition into the incredible full-time jobs. Over and over, companies like this, and let me tell you, this is one of the most sophisticated groups out there. They're betting on us. They're betting on you. Just think about the last year and a half. Some of the largest companies in the United States, some of the most sophisticated companies in the world have picked Kentucky. And when a company like this invests in us, we give them their word that we will not let them down. And Larry, we will not let you down. So, congratulations to Larry Lucas and the entire Revolutionary Racing team on this game-changing milestone.
This is our region. This is our place. We've watched people lose their jobs from the coal industry, the steel industry, the railroad industry. It's time to diversify this economy. It's time to build this new economy. And it's time to bring hope and opportunity back to our people. I am honored I am honored to work with this governor and to work for this governor. We are focused on this region, and I'm here to tell you that we're going to make it happen. We are going to work with this legislative team, the city, the county, and folks that care about who we are and what we're about. We are focused every day on bringing our region back to that hope and opportunity our people deserve. The governor said it best. The only time anybody should ever leave this region is because they want to, not because they have to. So folks, let's join together as this big team Kentucky, and let's put forth this effort as we break ground today to set the course, to change the course. It's not how you get knocked down, it's how you get up.
Revolutionary Racing Kentucky. Their unrivaled $55 million investment and commitment to Boyd County that will make our community a top tourism destination in Eastern Kentucky and will make us #1 in the tri-state area.
It's huge. This is huge. This is an incredible day. Like I said, this is monumental for Boyd County. It's monumental for Eastern Kentucky. This is going to pave a new direction, not only for Boyd County, but the entire tri-state region and all of Eastern Kentucky. It's going to move us forward. It's put us on the map. You know, we are now a destination. A $55 million destination is what we're going to be. The 9th and final racetrack license issued in a state is coming right here to Boyd County. It's a very exciting day.
You know, I'm a little privy to just a little bit of information to know this has been a lot of hard work.
Yes, it has.
How would you sum that up?
I don't know that I can sum it up in one word, but I can tell you it's took a lot of moving parts. My favorite part about all of it is the bipartisanship across the board. You know, I'm a Republican, the governor's a Democrat, it didn't matter. We talked as much as it took to make sure that this project got done, and I respect that. The bipartisanship all the way across the board, from legislative to local to the governor's office, has been amazing. Because when it comes to quality of life, when it comes to moving our state forward or our counties forward, there's no time for that. There's no time for politics. So this has been a great experience. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, but it's all come out in the wash, and it's come out the way it's supposed to. And Revolutionary Racing putting $55 million facility right here in Boyd County.
All of this, which brings up the very fair question, exactly who is Revolutionary Racing?
Revolutionary Racing has been a project development company based around horse racing and bringing back horse racing or revitalizing horse racing. Big project in Virginia. Obviously Kentucky's our new home, and we're really excited to kick this off with the Quarter Horse Association and Doc Connolly. It's really fun.
Tell me a little bit about this. This did not happen overnight in any way, shape, or form. And I know there's a lot we're not going to talk about in this interview. Don't worry. But tell me, this has been a labor of love, a big labor of love.
It is a labor of love. Larry's a true horseman. I've become a horseman through my partner's love of horses. Bringing back thoroughbred horse racing in Virginia and bringing a new breed into Kentucky again and bringing it back. Really exciting. It doesn't happen overnight. Doc Connolly and I have been buddies for 18 months now, working on this project daily. Literally 18 months. The governor's office, Rocky Atkins. I mean, you can see how these partnerships come, and Judge Cheney's been fantastic in Boyd County, and Doc and his team have been wonderful too. So now we bring in the capital, we bring in the guys who can operate the business, build the business, and really make it into something special, and we get down and get to work. It's a great economic driver. It affects everybody in the region, from growing hay to school kids and what they can see, and they can see in their future, coming in, learning jobs, learning internships. And then you get horsemen coming from all over the United States. We'll have some of the biggest purses in quarter horse racing in the United States. So all of a sudden, people are going to start driving to Kentucky to bring their quarter horses and to participate in the meet, and they're going to go home and tell people how great it is here, and that's going to become an economic driver for the whole region.
The Revolutionary Racing guy, they're just as down to earth as it gets. Well, I mean, you know, listen, I go to the courthouse half the time, I'm in steel-toe boots and a Carhartt shirt, right? Well, when they come walking in, they're wearing the same thing. I knew him's my type of guys right there. You know, we're going to work a deal. We're going to make this thing happen. They're about as down to earth as it gets. They really are. Super easy to work with. They got big hearts. They care about people. You know, it's not just about trying to make something happen. They worried about everything, every step of the way, and they found a way to solve any questions or problems that people had. Got a lot of respect for those gentlemen.
And there's one fella, happens to be a local fella, who without, in my opinion, this entire thing may not have even been possible. Literally, this racetrack, literally a lifelong dream and goal for Dr. Dick Conley.
This has to be the pinnacle. It really is. My whole life, you know, I'm in Eastern Kentucky. I love Eastern Kentucky, and I thought we deserved the same thing any place else in the state had, and that includes fast horses. And you know, it got a long time. As far as me personally, in the horse business, one thing I love about the horse business, you don't get respect that you don't earn. And you know, it took a lot of years for me to be able to make the suggestion of bringing a racetrack to Ashland, and anybody would listen to us. And you know, it didn't happen overnight. It's been an effort for better part of my whole adult life. It really, really has. It's you know, we finally have now we get along great with thoroughbred horses. We have a really symbiosis with them and everything like that. But you know, for a while that we were just new and everything, and people are afraid of new things. You know, the American Racing Quarter Horse is the fastest horse in the world, and you know, they were kind of afraid of that too. But they became our friends now. Our motto in the revolutionary racing is for the common good, and a lot of times it's just that simple. You know, we want to employ people. We think we can be successful, make money, not make enemies. We really think that we want something where everybody wins, you know, and we think we can do that. Absolutely, we want something, and for Eastern Kentucky too, 200 jobs year round. That's going to help.
Well, and I want to stress, I think, that's the start.
It's just the start. You're exactly right, Rick, because, you know, the grounds we're standing on will probably end up as far as hotels and stuff like that, and, you know, it's just the start.
I actually got to meet the architect, or at least one of the architects working on the facility. It's going to have a 660-yard sprint track. They're going to have purses of $500,000 a day or more, which will make it among the very best, if not the best in the entire nation. They think the track will actually be open for the 2024 racing season. That's for the entertainment complex and casino that will be in the old Sears building in Ashland. They've already started working on that, and they plan to have it open in just months, a few months, I think as soon as April or so of this coming year. And as well, there will be live racing events this year in just a few months, sometime around March or April as well. They'll be hosted at the Red Mile, but they will be quarter horse races happening underneath this umbrella at the Red Mile, maybe other tracks, I'm not quite sure, starting in just a few months. Congratulations to all, look very forward to it. And Doc, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this and taking me with you today. Look forward to talking to you soon. Look forward to talking to you all about the weather in just a second.
Hello, McGoffin Countyans. I'm David Neal Howard, candidate for McGoffin County Sheriff. I want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to come into your homes and giving me a few minutes of your valuable time. The Sheriff's Office is much bigger than one person. That is why from day one, I will be seeking out your opinion, your support, and your help, not only in dealing with our drug problems, but in every situation, to make McGoffin County a safer and a better place to live and to raise our families. Being a fourth generation raised here on my family's farm, my roots run deep here in McGoffin County. So does my passion for the people of our town. I'll make you two promises. Number one, I will always treat everyone with fairness and respect. Number two, I will work day and night to fulfill the duties of the Sheriff's Office. And on November the 8th, I humbly ask you to vote for me, David Neal Howard, as your next McGoffin County Sheriff. May God bless you and your family.
Hello, I'm John Kevin Holbrook, candidate for Circuit Judge in Johnson, Lawrence, and Martin counties. I'm running for Circuit Judge because you, the voters, deserve to decide who is best qualified to be your next Circuit Judge. I was honored to serve you as your District Judge for many years, and I'm ready, willing, and able to serve you as your next Circuit Judge. You deserve to have a candidate with several years of judicial experience for your consideration. You're hiring a circuit judge to serve you for the next 8 years, so please give this decision your most careful consideration. I trust your judgment as you have trusted mine. If I'm to consider myself the best candidate, it is because of my experience while serving as your district judge and since then serving as a Mountain Region assignment judge. Additionally, I served as special circuit judge in our counties in 2003. During that time, I effectively fulfilled the duties of circuit judge, so I'm most capable of doing it for you for the next 8 years. Thank you, and I trust I've earned your vote by how I've conducted myself and worked for you as your judge.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Sayersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics.
I'm Kelly Collins.
And I'm Taylor Shepard.
And we are with the Golden Law Office. We both began our legal careers in Lexington, representing the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided us with inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will defend your case.
We are now taking that knowledge and returning to our hometown in Eastern Kentucky.
As a partner at Golden Law Office, we are returning home to continue to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
I don't often call, as we now go under a Licking Valley RACC 7-day outlook, I don't often call a weekend with a chance of showers a perfect forecast or a part thereof, but we need some showers. Reality is we probably need more than what we'll get out of this next setup, but there are some at least possibly on the way. A beautiful evening, though. Beautiful end of this Friday. Mostly clear skies, 44 degrees. Nothing more than a calm wind tonight. 69 and sunny for your Saturday. That is a picture-perfect fall weekend. The leaves, they've already, of course, they're on the downhill side color-wise and as well falling pretty quickly, so get out and enjoy it while you can. Beautiful day on your Saturday. Clouds are going to increase tomorrow night, and we'll see mostly cloudy skies and still calm winds out and ahead of Sunday's conditions, which will be mainly after 11 a.m., filled with at least shower chances, 50 to 60% starting late morning, 66 degrees for your high on Sunday. Nighttime lows again in the 50s, mid-50s actually, Sunday night. And those conditions will linger into your Monday, mid-60s, 50s for the low. That's 67 for your high, mostly cloudy, and still a 50% chance of showers, I think, by Monday afternoon, early evening or so, and then it will clear up and dry out, and then it gets bright again. And boy, does it ever. Look at that. 67, partly sunny on your Tuesday, 65, partly sunny on your Wednesday, 69, mostly sunny on your Thursday, and that's a 71-degree Friday staring at us for next weekend, and the weekend thereafter, I think might even follow the same pattern. We'll have to wait and see, but beautiful, beautiful conditions certainly throughout a lot of your 7-day. Just hope we can all find a little time to enjoy this beautiful fall weather. And that's going to wrap it up for this week. Looking ahead at a weekend, it's not going to be all that bad weather-wise, and after some much-needed rain, the likes of which we really need, we probably won't actually get on your Sunday. Again, beautiful fall weather for the rest of the week thereafter. Again, thank you all for being a part of the show. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, and I'll see you back here Monday on Halloween. Good night.